Howdy gang, this is Frankie Day back here again on YouTube. Today I have another builds of the past I'd like to share with you. While my albatross is drying, I've been working on it all day today. I might sneak in an update report on this video, but I have something special I'd like to show you. Because I had a very good day today. Yeah, one of my dreams came true today, so I'll share it with you. First of all, we'll get to the model. This is a paper model. I built this from scratch. Again, using volume 1 of Paul Matt's scale airplane drawings. With this book, I got 3 volumes. I got volume 1, volume 2, and volume 3. The volume 3 has all the flying boats in it, and volume 1 has an area of a selection of aircraft. As you can see, there are different views of aircraft that shows the wing ribs, the former details. It has all the formers on there. It's got everything on there. It's got the formers, as you can see. It's got formers and ribs. Spar has everything you need. I take them out. I take them down to Kinko's or out the stacks and blow up the plans and build models from there off from scratch using cardstock or wood or blue foam board, wherever I get my hands on. So that's the book I was talking about, how the Mars and the Coronado and the KC-97 was made out of, for using those plans. Today's feature on YouTube, I've got a 133 scale. Actually, it's 1/32 scale of the Handley Page Halifax Bomber. This is the early version. This one has the Vulture engines instead of the Pegasus. I believe the Pegasus are radio, but the Vultures were like that of the Rolls-Royce Merlin engines that Lancaster used, and the Wooden Wonder. These engines were very underpowered engines. They were the same engines used on the Manchester bomber. But the Halifax bomber was used throughout the Second World War. It's a heavy bomber. It was one of the heavy fleets that the English used during World War II. They only had 3 heavy bombers that were being used, with the Halifax, Lancaster, and also the Sterling bomber. The wingspan of this model right here is over 1 meter long. The fuselage length is 33 inches long. This is a big airplane, guys. I'm going to have to stand back on this one a little bit because I don't think I'll be able to show you some close-up views of it, but it's big. And I'd like to be able to present this with you. This is a big airplane. I had this hanging from my ceiling in our living room. My wife likes big airplanes like that, so I got a big Lancaster about as big as this I built. It's not the Dam Buster, but it's the B-1 bomber. This is the Handley Page Halifax Bomber. The English has dubbed this aircraft the Halley Bag. Here's the earlier version. As you can see, there's the nose gunner, bomb aimer's window, and the cockpit right there. The transparency is used by using packing tape. I believe the props spin, which they do. I'll swing around and give her another walk around. I've already knocked down an airplane already with the port wing. Didn't break anything, fortunately. There's the tail turret. All built from scratch. I use a draftsman pencil to put all the detail into it. When you're a poor man like me, you can't afford plastic. Scratch building has really paid off for me because there ain't nothing I cannot build. Nothing. Using felt tip markers for coloring. Here is the top side of the aircraft. I use masking tape. I masked down the camouflage on it. Dark earth with dark green. And I added the exhaust stains on there. When it comes to weathering aircraft, fellas, that's about as far as I go. I can go a lot further using pre-shading methods, though, but I'm more or less pretty stubborn and just go ahead and build the airplane like it is and add a couple of exhaust stains, so that gives it enough anyway. Some of the weathering I see on the YouTube presentations, what you fellows do out there, is very remarkable. It's a big airplane, guys. Believe it or not, I'm exactly 6 feet away from this camera. And I got them bigger than this made out of paper. Just like the great Al Jolson used to say back in the 1920s, folks, you haven't seen nothing yet. Now, on this model, I made a mistake. Only mistake I made, I should have opened up the bomb bay. I should have made a bomb bay for this thing. But what I did, I made the wing bays on here where the bombs are at. As you can see, the bombs. Now, that's the same thing the Coronado had, the flying boat that I showed you yesterday on YouTube. Actually, I guess we got that from the English. But this aircraft had 3 bomb bays. Yeah, the major bomb bays you can see right from here. That's where the center of gravity, where the payload is distributed on this aircraft. And they featured the wing bays where they carried 6 extra additional bombs. And it's a very beefy airplane, a very admirable aircraft. I love English airplanes. There's something about the grace of English aircraft that just really stimulates my soul. And we'll swing out a tail gunner Charlie over here. As you can see, over there, there's a little. Boy, this webcam don't do justice, fellas. You gotta please pardon me about this. I know you get tired of me talking about this, though, but there, it's pretty well in focus. You can see right there. Like I say again, all the transparencies are used by using packing tape. What I did, I made the turret itself and cut out where the windows are at using packing tape. I double taped both sides and I assembled it by using Testor's plastic cement. The airplane was built by using Aleene's tacky glue, which is very good paper glue. It don't soak the paper to make it very unpliable to work with. The undersides is traditional English paint schedule, all black undersides, and top side again. I'll repeat myself again: dark green and dark earth. That was the norm of English aircraft because they bombed at night while the Yanks bombed in the daytime. And boy, the Germans, they really had a kick out of the Yanks. They said, boy, you guys didn't learn nothing from the English, did you? I said, but we got the job done. The English and the Americans, we brought Hitler to his knees. The English, they're wonderful people. Their bombers pummeled Germany all night. We pummeled them in the daytime. They didn't have a China's chance in hell. So much for the Third Reich, fellas. Okay. Set her down over here. After the YouTube presentation, I'll hang her up. Today's my lucky day today. I coaxed my hobby dealer in. It's called Smitty's Hobby Shop. I said, don't you guys ever carry Airfix models anymore? And they said, oh, Frank, we don't carry them because no one buys them anymore. I said, well, I do. I said, well, I just can't stock the shelves just for you only. And I said, look, I spent a great deal of money in this place. I says, I want you to start stocking Airfix kits. I'll buy every one of them. Well, he stocked me the first Airfix kit today, and he's got more coming along the line. A lot of up-to-date kits, but he had some vintage kits that he sold me. So I got one of my Airplanes of My Dreams by Airfix. It's a tadpole, flying suitcase, the Handley Page Halifax Bomber. I paid 16 American dollars for this airplane. In English currency, I wouldn't know how much it would be. I'm pretty dumb and dumber when it comes to English currency. I don't know what pence or shillings or quid or pounds are. I'm very uneducated to English currency. But this is a beautiful model, guys. It's all there. He's got about 12 more vintage kits he's going to sell me. Mark, I think I got that B-17 you're looking for, buddy. Speedy 97? I think I got that B-17G Flying Fortress for you. I probably have by Thursday. If it does, I'll ship it to your house. You owe me nothing. And I don't mind helping those people out there. I really enjoy you people. You people are very good to me and great. And I enjoy my YouTube presentations here. And so far, I'm going over my batteries right now. And one of my commenters right there said, Frank, just keep it going. Man, you can get more than 10 minutes out of it. And I said, okay, I'll give it a shot, see what happens. So far, I haven't got any warnings from the grandfather clock over there. That's 10 minutes and 25 seconds and counting. I'm still going strong. Tomorrow I'll have an update to report on my Albatross. Today I got the engine, I got the starboard engine done. There's 174 parts to each engine on this kit. Whew. Boy, I tell you, I'm seeing double today. But I got that done and installed. And right here, it's about as far as I got on my Albatross for today, guys. I got that engine in place. I had the exit panels, I cemented in place. All the small sundries ports like the antenna, and also the vents, the venting of the cooling system of the engines. I got them installed on there, and it's pretty much on its way. Tomorrow I should have the starboard engine completed, and I should have the undercarriage on, and start going ahead and start doing some painting on it. I'll have another update number 6 tomorrow on it. Well, I'm not going to overdo this right now. So far, I'm 11 minutes on my YouTube. And look, I really appreciate everybody tuning in. And thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are putting up with my builds of the past, and you all seem to enjoy them, so I'll just keep them towards your way. Like great Al Jolson said back in 1927, the jazz singer, you folks haven't seen nothing yet. So stay tuned, and I'll have some more coming towards your way. And thank you very much, everybody. May God bless. And please subscribe. We'll catch you on the next YouTube presentation. Bye, fellas.